Evade Movement Tech tutorial. Today we're going to be covering 3 things: how to wall glide, how to do 3 variations of b-hopping, and how to manipulate gravitational physics. Simple like this. In order to wall glide, you basically have to walk at a wall like this, and depending on which side the wall is on, that's what you're going to strafe to. When you're strafing, you have to strafe in the direction that the wall is. Right now, the wall is on my left, so I'm going to use the A key while holding down W. If it's on my right, I use D and W. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to hold the strafe key and W, and you're going to turn your camera as you walk slowly closer to the wall as you reach the end of the wall. And as you can see, I get a speed boost. But also, it depends on which wall you're on. If you get a wall that has an end to it, you get a huge speed boost. But if you get a wall that doesn't have an end, you don't get that much of a speed boost. So now, I'm going to teach you how to do 3 variations of b-hopping. So I'm going to show you how to do ground strafing, which is basically using your strafe keys plus W and turning your camera corresponding to your strafing. So if I'm holding W and A, I have to turn left. If I hold W with D, I have to turn right. And if you combine the 2 together, you actually go faster. Now, I'm going to show you how to normally b-hop. So in order to normally b-hop, you have to practice jumping as soon as you hit the ground. Like, frame perfect jump so you don't lose velocity when running. And then, you're going to practice your ground strafing. And if you combine the 2 together, you can b-hop. And as you can see, someone's running right now. I'm going faster than them. So it's a cool thing that you can do to also escape some of the next spots. How did I just... Okay. So now I'm going to teach you how to do a different variation of the normal b-hopping, which is called crouch jumping. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. The most difficult thing to learn because of how difficult it is. But in order to do this, you need to master b-hopping, because you actually go slightly faster when you're sliding. You also conserve a lot of momentum when you hit the ground, but you might also lose momentum when you're hitting the ground because of your sliding. So you're gonna have to occasionally break your slide and do a jump, break your slide and do a jump to conserve speed. What? Who?
You're too slow.
So then,
You're too slow.
why?
You're too slow. You're too slow.
So when you, this is giving me a headache.
You're too slow. You're too slow. You're too slow.
Okay, so basically, you're gonna just do b-hopping normally, but while you're doing b-hopping the entire time, you're gonna hold down control, basically. And then occasionally, since I'm losing momentum, as you can see here, I'm going to break my crouch, do like a jump or 2, and then go again.
You're too slow. You're too slow. You're too slow. You're too slow. You're too slow.
Combine those all together, and boom, you know how to b-hop. And now for the last thing I'm going to teach you guys is how to manipulate gravitational mechanics. Just like how I did there. Right there, I set off the ledge, I bounced there, and I bounced down there. But in order to do that, you must know how to time your jumps properly, so it jumps correctly. So, for example, if you're coming close to a ledge, like how I am right here, you have to jump and make your legs touch the ledge. And then you have to flick your camera and have enough momentum accordingly to fling yourself. So you're basically going to fling off of the side. So for example, my feet are gonna barely touch it. As you can see, I had a little bit of trouble going over it. So then you would flick your camera as soon as you land on that, as soon as you have trouble going over. And then you'll have a little bounce. And boom, you can kind of master how to manipulate physics. It takes a lot of practice though. I'm still not even good at it. But yeah. That's how you do it. Anyway, thanks all of you guys that are watching. It really means a lot to me. And uh-oh, I am gonna die. Hee 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 ha, hee 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 ha, hee 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 hee. Oh, he did. Oh, he did.